Hey, what is up everyone? It is your boy Roball back again on another video on the Ready Player One event. Now today's video is on how you can get the crystal crown or the crystal key of silver or whatever color it comes out as. But guys, guess what? It's out. We found out how to get it and I'm going to show you exactly how to get it in this video. Now keep in mind, the first thing you want to do is join HEXARIA. I'll leave the game link down below in the description. Now what you want to do is you go all the way over to Bernard. Everyone knows where Bernard is. He's in the city with the fountain right next to the spawn. You just turn left and you follow the path, and Bernard's right there. You talk to him, guys, and you want to speak to him, and you type exactly this, guys. You just talk to him and you say the answer to his riddle, which is light speaks. You just translate what he says, lux loquitur, and it's light speaks in Latin, which is in English light speaks. And then once you translate it, he's going to tell you a little puzzle slash riddle clue, and with that you actually solve it, and basically you go over to the graveyard. Okay, so you type light speaks, and then he tells you this: only life breathes real efficacious knowledge, then speak light, whatever. So you go to the graveyard, and when you go to the graveyard, you have to go behind it over to like a little wall place. I'll show you exactly what it looks like, but you'll see a lot of players stacked over there, gathered together, waiting for nighttime. And in this area, you'll see a lot of like Morse code. So the Morse code means this: if the light is blinking fast, it means it's a dot. If the light is blinking slow, it means it's a dash. So every time there's a space between it where it's dark for a little bit, that's a space. So you switch. So you have to get 4 letters from that, and each letter is basically from that light. So a dot dash would be like a quick light turned off, then a long light, then turns off, then a quick light, then a long light. So it looks like that. It's basically Morse code. You go to a website that I'll link also down below. I translate it for you. My letters were LLUT, so it's really easy for me, and I'm heading the wrong way, but you go over there, you head towards the same place where you spoke to Bernard, and you talk to him again. So Bernard is basically the person you talk to again, and what you do, guys, is when you go to Bernard, you type in the letters that you translated, and he will give you a fortune cookie. Now the fortune cookie has a lot of meaning in this event. You need the fortune cookie to continue, so go ahead and go to Bernard, everybody, over here. And then once you're with Bernard, what's up, barcode? When you go to Bernard, you type in the letters. Mine was L-O-U-T. He gave me the fortune cookie, excuse me, guys. Then you want to go to your inventory, because your inventory is where you can equip that, or like open it, you use it. And if you look at the message it gives you, look at this. It says life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop looking around and look around in a while, you could miss it. And then the lucky numbers, you got to copy paste those lucky numbers into your browser without the comma. So 1 2 3 5 5 7 3 2 7 7. Make sure those are in your browser, so keep them there because you'll need them in the future really soon. And then you'll need that quote too, so type that quote into your browser as well and have it copy pasted and ready and everything as well. Then after that, you go to your map. Your map is the yellow icon right next to it, and if you want to open your settings that I have open, you click on the 3 dots at the top right corner. Now when you click on those 3 dots, you go to the map, which is the middle icon, the yellow one, and then you type in the numbers I told you, the 1 2 3 5 3 whatever I told you guys. Then you type it in the chat, and it's gonna tell you exactly the marker right there, Shermer. You click on Shermer and you go there, and the quote that you copy pasted, have that ready as well. So when you go to Shermer, guess where it takes you? It takes you to Ferris Bueller's Home. Ferris Bueller's Home, if you don't know it already, Ferris Bueller from Ferris Bueller's Day Off is like a movie that you definitely want to watch with your family, guys. It's a great movie. But when you're in there, you want to go straight to the mansion. Go right in, turn right, go up the stairs, then turn left and turn left again, and go on his bed and say the quote. Then when you go to the shower, you'll see that this light is on. If you didn't say it in the bed, that's not going to be on. Then you say it again, and then you get the Philosopher's Stone. Now I recommend equipping it just in case, but then after that, you want to go back to the portal, and that will take you back to the main area. But the next thing you want to do is go to the portals over in the maps and go to the second world, and then go to the third world, because the third world is where you have to go. Ignore Bernard and everything after, but then you go to the third world, the third map, and to get there you just go to the gates behind the entire, it's like the back of the map, the first map. At the end of the first map you see it. When you go into here, it's going to teleport you to another universe, which is the third world, everybody. And the third world is actually the next thing you want to do, and it's pretty fast, it's pretty easy too. So when you go to the third world, guys, make sure you're following what I'm doing here, guys. Okay, the third world is a pretty good place, because when you go here, all you got to do is jump through here, go through the obstacles, and then you go to the second tower and you speak to the light guy, the light wizard, this guy right here. He's always rude to you, Nick F, but then he's like, please leave. Wait, what? Oh my, is that what I think it is? Do you possess the legendary object I seek, which is the Philosopher's Stone? So you click yes. You do indeed. I have spent all my life exploring that magical item. Would you make a trade for it? You click yes, of course, because that's what you need. Guess what he gives you, guys? He gives you the crystal key that I spoke of in that last video, where the crystal key leak is true or not. And it's true. Guess what? They were covering the tracks and I was right. This tells you where to go. The next place you want to go is the church, everybody. So you're going to go ahead and like jump off the things, which is what I did. You jump off the first place and it takes you back to the portal, and then you go to the portal and you go to the other universe, you jump off again and you go back to the other universe, all so far and so forth. But when you go back to the first world, you want to go back to the church, guys. We'll go there soon, but keep in mind, guys, okay, Everything that's here, when you're doing the Morse code, if you want me to make another video on that, I will for you guys, because I know it's really confusing. It takes effort. But if you can't figure it out, ask people in your server. They're willing to help you guys. Trust me. They were willing to help you. A lot of people helped me. Aeth helped me. I had Barcode help me. I had Ethereal help me. A lot of people did help me, guys. So shout out to the people that did help me. I know a lot of people were in the server with the Crystal Crown already, willing to help others. So that's really awesome. Now, guys, you reset again. You go to the other portal and you go back to the first world. And you remember to head towards the church, guys. Okay, the church is the next place. Now, you guys, if you've been watching my videos, you can tell that Roball's been right the entire time, huh? I was right about this place, HEXARIA. I was the first person to say HEXARIA had the crystal key, everybody. You can argue with me that your favorite YouTuber did, but they didn't, guys, okay? The first day, every YouTuber was playing every game but HEXARIA. Even Creekcraft, he played it on the second day of his streaming. I was watching every stream, guys, keep in mind. I watched every YouTuber stream, and I knew they weren't playing HEXARIA. So I looked in HEXARIA, and I found Bernard, because Bernard is the man that we need to speak to start the event and everything for the crystal key, and I was right about it. So then you're going to head towards the church, guys. The church is like really that direction. It's really easy to find. It's just straight and up a little hill and everything like that. But the church, you want to speak to the guy that runs it, guys, okay? The guy that runs it, he's across that bridge over at the church. But guys, keep in mind, on my last video before this, I spoke about possible areas for the crystal key. And guess what? I was still right. I even said this at the end of it. I said, if it's in a game like Rhythm Beats or HEXARIA or maybe Robloxian High School, this is what's going to happen. You're going to do something involving music, guys, okay? I literally said music will be involved in the final mini game, the final boss battle. And guess what? Your boy Roball was correct. I was actually right about that. So when you go to the church, guys, you turn right. You don't go this way that I'm going because I'm heading the wrong way right there. But I'm a little bit slow. Don't worry. But when I turn right here, you see the church. The church is right there. It's the AME church. And you speak to the guy that runs it. He's really cool. What you want to do, guys, is you talk to him and he's like, oh, what's my last name or something like that. What is my last name? Then you type a message in, and I put in Sturmer because I assumed it was Shermer at first, like Shermer, you know, Shermer. But guess what? It wasn't Shermer. The thing you want to put in is long bottom with no spaces. Long bottom, just like I type it, capital L and capital B, long bottom, guys. Okay, long bottom, and look at that. It literally opens in the background right there, and then you go in, and this is the final boss battle, everybody. The final boss battle is exactly what you need. This is right before you get the key and the crown, guys. You have the key in the game, but you don't have the crown yet. So when you get the key and the crown, the key, it leads you to this area, guys, okay? So when you go here, look at this. This looks freaking fire. Now, I turned on my music because I wanted to be sure what I was hearing, but you're not going to hear it here because I don't want any copyright. But then when you go into here, guys, you're going to see a guy dancing down there. And guess what? This is the final battle, a dance revolution battle. And guess what? I was right that the final battle would involve music, guys, okay? Now, all you have to do is use your, like, keyboard, the up, down arrow and everything like that, all the arrow keys to match that. I was using all my fingers, which was really dumb, to be honest. I would recommend using, like, 2 fingers, maybe 1 finger to do this, because, like, I used all 4 fingers on, like, 2 fingers, my index and my middle finger on both hands, and it was a really bad idea because it really did screw me up. So I recommend using just, like, the index and middle fingers on one of your hands. That makes it a lot easier, or just the index fingers on both of your hands. So when you go here and you do that, I was barely beating him, guys, okay? At one point I was losing, but I barely beat him by like 40 points, which was pretty freaking awesome. You have to beat him, guys. You cannot tie with him. And if you lose to him, I recommend resetting and talking to the church guy again, because that'll let you redo the entire thing to go back to him and fight him again. There's no point in redoing everything if you're just going to fail, guys, okay? So keep that in mind. So if you fail, just come back to the church and you can redo it. There's no point in giving up. So look at that. I beat him by 40 points. And once you beat him, guess what happens? He gives you the crystal crown, everybody. I got the silver one, so hopefully you guys can get the silver one as I do this too, or as it's going on, guys, because we did this literally like a week early. Literally, Jade Crown came out, we got it a week early. Now, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, guys. Tell me if you did. If you did, leave a comment down below that you did enjoy the video. If you're confused about anything, please comment it down below, and I'll try to make a video on it for you guys. Now, the reason I want you guys to comment it down below is because I know this tutorial, this walkthrough was a little bit skeptic and weird, especially on the Morse code part. A reminder on the Morse code. A dot is a fast flash of the light, and then a dash is a long pause in the light where the light is on, and then a space between it is basically each letter, the space between the letters. That tells you when the next letter starts. But keep in mind, when it comes to stuff like that, if you need any help, just watch another YouTuber's video or wait for me to come out with a how-to for the Morse code, because I will tell you exactly how to do it. Just give me time or comment it down below if you're confused. I would appreciate if you guys did that. Now, if you did enjoy this video, guys, leave a like. Also, subscribe if you're new. And also, guys, if you subscribe, make sure you're here because I got a Discord chat and Roblox group and a Twitter at Roball01. Follow all of them down below. Links are down below, everybody. Make sure you follow me, subscribe if you're new. Join the Robros, join the movement, everybody. We're the strongest Roblox family. And also, make sure you do me a favor and cop the merch. Link is down below, guys. This merch is literally fire, the one I'm wearing right now. And as you can see, I'm wearing the crystal crown, and I think it's fitting. I like this crystal crown the most out of every other crown, to be honest. Now the hunt for the dominance is beginning, but keep in mind, guys, I'm probably not going to get the dominance, and if I do, I'd be so happy, but I'd have a target on my back. But keep in mind, I'm going to get the wings for you guys, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. So if you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. To then, it's been your boy Roball. I'm signing out now, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.